Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Average Woman Podcast. I am that lady, Miss Nicole, coming at you today with another topic that is near and dear to my spirit. So today we want to talk to you about, I'm going to give you 3 things that men don't like about women. So if you're doing these things, don't do it because it'll run a man off, okay? So the first thing that I want you to know is that I appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Average Woman channel. You could also check out my business page if you would like to do some business, NicoleArcher.com. I got my site up and running, so I'm definitely ready to work with you ladies. I'm going to be offering coaching. I offer also health and wellness counseling. If you like to discuss your health and maybe incorporate herbs into helping you improve your overall health, I specialize in that, and I'll be more than happy to assist you in any way that I can. And please feel free to reach out to me whether you have money or not, because I'm very more than willing to help my sisters if they need me. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever feel like, oh, well, she's just about the money, because she really not. She giving you her email address that's right to her phone. If you hit me up, I'm going to hit you right back. That's how it is. Until things change and I be so busy that I can't, but definitely I'm here for you. And my phone number is all over all my information, so you definitely can give me a call. I do work, so you have to work with my business schedule, but let's get into it. So today, as I stated, we're talking about some things that men hate about women. So don't do it if you want a chance to have a man. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you is that men do not like women who are too emotional. Men do not like women that are too emotional. You have to be in control of your own feelings. Okay? You cannot expect a man to have all kind of gratitude and be understanding your feelings and all this stuff, because that's just not what men do. Men are protectors, providers. They are our lovers and our confidants, and as we are to them. But nobody can deal with all the complexities that is you as a woman. You are a highly complex individual, and you really need someone to understand you. But the person that needs to understand you the most is understand yourself. Understand that you got a lot of feelings and thoughts and problems and this and that, and everybody don't need to know all that stuff. Sometimes you need to keep them things to yourself, or you need to call your sister and have a talk with her so y'all can get some things straight. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? We just need to find other avenues to deal with our emotional stresses than putting all our pressures on our men, because they got their own pressures and struggles. They trying to provide for us. They trying to love us. They trying to provide and love themselves and figure out their manhood, so they can't deal with us, all our problems and everything. That's just not how it works, ladies. I'm sorry. All right. So the next thing that we definitely need to understand is that men do not like women who are sneaky. Being a sneaky woman is the first and second problem. You should, if you with this man and you decided that you want to be in a relationship with him, listen, if you don't feel like you could be faithful to him, if you don't feel like you could be committed to him, let him know straight up, look, I'm not a faithful woman. I don't have a faithful bone in my body. I'm really not looking for a man of your caliber. I'm looking for a guy who's going to allow me to do the things that I want to do. So, and he might be like, cool, don't waste a man's time if you can't really invest your love in him. Men, just like women, don't want their time wasted. You know what I'm saying? Our men deserves the best from us. They deserve our love, and that's the only way that you're going to get that back from them. Okay? You can't be expecting a man to show you all kind of admiration. You can't expect a man to show you all kind of admiration and undying love and loyalty, and you're not willing to give that to him. That's just not how it works. You got to be a giver in order to get. We are receivers. So being that we receive, we should be willing to give. You know what I'm saying? More so than the men, because That's just what we are as women. And listen, don't let them feminists and feminists tell you and try to talk you out of your blessing and what's right. It's only one way to bake a delicious, moist cake. You know, it's only one way. You can't bake a delicious, moist cake doing what the hell you want to do, because it's not going to come out perfect. It's a certain combination of certain things that you got to put together to get that cake moist and delicious the way that you want. Okay? And please believe everybody love a moist, delicious cake. Okay? So put together the right combinations and the right things so that your man wants to fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what it's all about. Your man, he is not, like I said, your man is just a man. He is the closest thing that you're going to get to a God on this earth. According to the Bible, this is not my words, okay? According to the Bible, this is the closest God with a little g you're going to get to on this earth. And we are next to them. We are the daughters of the Most High God. And not queen. We're not queens of the Most High, because the Most High is not married. He's single by himself. And he didn't come with no extra, so there is no goddess. It's a Lord. It's God, it's his son, it's man, it's woman, and then it's the children, according to the Bible. This is not my words, this is in the Bible. And I don't make the rules, and I humbly accept that. I'm reaching out and I'm throwing out to the sisters that want to do right, that want to know the right way to go. Not the sisters that's in doubt mode, that don't believe. That if you got those issues, I'm definitely not the sister for you to listen to, because I don't have time to try to convince you that you're not doing things the right way and the outcome is gonna not be good for you. You have to have a certain combination of things that a man wants. If you desire to be taken up by a man, and for a man to love you, then you cannot be, number one, you cannot be emotional, because men don't like emotional women no more than women like emotional men. You have to be mature. You got to be able to handle your business. Period. This world is not about laughing and giggling and games and foolishness. This world is serious. So we definitely need to have our thinking caps on, our serious face on, when we handling our business and we round these men wanting our men to respect us. A man ain't gonna respect you if he know you a fool. That's not how it go, ladies. Men don't respect fools. Men respect women who act like women and carry themselves like women. And the same thing with you. You don't respect no man that act like a fool or don't know how to behave yourself. You don't do that. You do not deal with no man like that. You will look at him and keep it moving. And the same thing applies to you. When they see you acting a fool and doing all kind of stuff, they're not gonna deal with you. And rightfully so. You have to earn that position as a woman. You have to earn your position as a woman, just like everybody else. And part of earning your position is being mature, being able to handle yourself, not being a liar and being sneaky. No man want a woman that's sneaky and lies all the time. You gotta hide your phone. You gotta be open and transparent. That's how people get to know you, by being the person that you say you are. That's why my Facebook page is not blocked. You're more than welcome to go on Nicole Archer and check out my Facebook page and scroll through my pictures. I've had a long journey in my life, and I'm not ashamed of anything, and I'm the person that I say I am. It's plain and simple, and I want you to be the same way. It's nothing wrong with allowing somebody to get to know the real you, not the crazy you, the real you, okay? And we'll be right back after this message. All right, and we are back, and today we are talking about things that men hate. I done gave you two of them so far. Number one, a man don't like a woman that's sneaky, and a man don't like a woman that's too emotional. He understands that we emotional creatures, but at the end of the day, the narrative is this: F your feelings. because your feelings gonna get you in trouble. So F your feelings. Feelings change. Feelings is not law. Feelings is just feelings. That's just how you perceive something. So it doesn't require life-changing experiences and the situations because you feel a certain type of way. That's just not how it goes. And especially with a man, I'm telling you, men don't like emotional women. They don't like sneaky women, and it hinders your growth. I mean, if you a woman, you can't be all wild and goofy and silly and taking losses and not having no order about yourself and still want to be referred to as a woman, because that's just not how it is. You're not a woman. You're a young lady acting like a child. Okay? Women earn the title to be called women. And there's certain things that you have to do to prove yourself to be a woman. Not just wake up in the morning and think that you grown and you around here being a dummy all day. That's not a woman. Okay? It's orders and rules to being a woman. So a lot of people you see on TV, a lot of people that's on social media, they're not acting like women, and they're not role models. Because all the role models, the women who try to tell you the right thing, the women who try to show you the right thing, they get silenced and shut down. Oh, don't talk to them, don't help them out. Okay, well, that's what you have. Because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to know what life is about. They want to lean on their own understanding. So therefore, they're going to be in the situation that they're in. And there ain't nothing nobody can really do about that. That's just the way it goes. You know? And I'm cool with all that. I'm like, if you want to stay in the same phase in life, if you think that your actions is going to get you far, and you want to continue doing what you're doing, listen, by all means, I am not the one to tell you no different. I'm not the one to tell you no different. Okay? I'm just not. I'm not going to tell you different. I want to see you do better. I'm going to have nothing but love for you, but I can't fucks with you all kind of way because you a fool. And that's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing too much we could do about that. So, moving right along, let's talk about the third thing, but not the last thing. This is just, and I might give you a bonus. Another thing that men don't like is women who are cheap and stingy. Okay, if you cheap and stingy with your money, don't get in no relationship with nobody. If you cheap and stingy and always expect a man to take care of you, stay by your damn self. Stay by yourself, because listen, ain't none of us rich. And ain't none of us gonna get ahead always thinking about ourselves. If you can help, if he help you out, you help him out. And guess what? Show him that you're willing to help him out, and he'll be willing to help you out. I'm not saying cash your pearls to swine. I'm not saying every dude you run across, you owe him some money or none of that. But what I'm saying is, when you got a man who's showing you, look, I fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? If you need me, I'm here for you, and all this and other shit, then you look out for him. Don't do him all kind of ways. You be down with him. You support him, and you be there for him, just like he trying to be there for you. And sometimes when a man has been damaged, like he don't know who to trust. Men, like I told y'all, men have feelings too. And when men go through hard times, it ain't really hardly nobody to hold them down. They homeboys ain't really shit. Their parents or whatever, if they got a good mama or whatever, she might be financially strapped and can't do nothing for them. But if we claim to love the man, and we claim that we want to be with the man, and certainly he worth us taking care of and investing in, and loving on and supporting. Certainly he worth that, if nothing else. So I told you, we got to get past all being selfish, being stingy, being greedy, being manipulative, being selfish, being emotional, being childish. We have to get over those hindrances that we learn from our mothers, because it's not attractive, and it's going to run your man off, and it's going to prevent you from getting one, because men see that shit and they don't like it. That's a telltale sign. If you always in the club all the time, a guy will screw you if you're in the club all the time. He will screw you. But guess what he not going to do? He ain't going to wife you. It's got to be something about you that a man that is attracted to a man. And unfortunately, we don't get to pick the men. The men pick us. But once we're chosen, we have an option. We could fuck it up, or we could, if he's somebody that we see we could build, we could be with, then we give him all that we got. You know, we give him all we got, and we love him and we respect him through good times and bad times. We don't just because he don't have no money, oh, we can't deal with him no more. No, that's not how it go. Just because he got issues or he cheated on me, you know, I ain't saying leave immediately. I'm saying figure out where we went wrong with the situation. And if we figure out where we went wrong with the situation, maybe we could do something to make it right. You know, don't just because if you gonna blame him, blame the woman that he messed with too. You know what I'm saying? Blame yourself, blame everybody. You know what I'm saying? But it's not always wise to just because a man cheat on you, you just hop up and leave. I'm not saying these habitual cheaters, you know what I'm saying? But things happen. And a lot of time it be totally on them. But, you know, what you want your outcome to be? Do you have more good days than bad days with him? Was it a reason why he did what he did? Did you put him out? When you put him out, you know, I can't say nothing about that. You know, you can't say what do you do once you put him out on the streets to have nothing. So you have to be mindful of that. You can't just throw your man out in the streets and then think that he ain't gonna go lay up with the next woman, because he is. Because men don't have a lot of options, and it ain't a homeless shelter for young men who get thrown out by their girlfriends for a night. A lot of time y'all get an attitude, throw a brother out, pour bleach all over his clothes, man. And y'all act like that's nothing. But if somebody did y'all like that, you would understand how costly and how sad that really is. You throwing away the brother birth certificate, his social security card. You know how hard it is to get those things? That stuff shouldn't be taken lightly. We have to learn how to have respect for people who sometimes don't even deserve no respect. You know, because if we want to be respected, and I told you, everything you do, you doing unto the Most High God, because He see you. He see you. He know your heart. He know you better than anybody. And it's an embarrassment and a shame to you for your God to know that you're selfish, that you're petty, that you're hateful, that you're spiteful, that you're malicious. That is not becoming a godly woman. Always got something negative to say, not humbling your spirit. Ain't none of that stuff aspects of a godly woman. But half of y'all don't give a damn about being a godly woman because y'all don't believe in God. But as I told you, whether you believe in God or not, He believes in you. And it is a price to pay for all bad behavior. When you out here in these streets and your hair get ripped out from the scalp, yeah, that's a price to pay. When that glue that you using done broke your skull out and it's all red and irritated, it's a price to pay for that. God said that He would smite the scalps of the daughter of Zion. And the daughters of Zion is the ones who's taping and gluing hair all in their head and getting it ripped out at the seam. God said that He was going to do that to us. And we have to be mindful. I mean, it's not a prideful thing. Your hair is your pride and your glory. Your hair is how you love yourself. You know, a man knows how much you love yourself by the care that you take care of, the care you take for yourself. Not letting somebody else, the Chinaman, rub your feet and do your toes like that's something. You shouldn't even be wanting them people to touch you. You should be doing that to yourself and loving on yourself. Self-love is when you take care of yourself, not when you pay somebody $20 to paint your toes and fingernails. You giving money to a nation of people that don't even deal with you like that. So I don't even understand, and that shows you right there that we don't have no pride. Because as much as they hate us, I don't even understand why we would even entertain doing any kind of business with them. But we just, and that's part of us not having a man. Because a man would be like, nah, you're not going over there. And you would have an attitude, yes, but guess what? So, have some dignity, have some respect. You want people to have respect for us? The reason why they don't have no respect for us is because we all out in the open telling our men, shut up, sit down. Y'all can't tell us what to do. We gonna do what we want to do, and it's to our own detriment. And I know I done talked y'all head off, but until next time, ladies, I say shalom.